Hi, welcome. On this video, I'm going to be doing a socialization exercise with Berg. And here, Berg is highly reactive. He's got a lot of power, getting a lot of fulfillment from other people, and basically because he was in an environment where he was basically allowed to kind of go and spread out his script, so to speak, his power script, and gain a lot of fulfillment through that script. So it's based on devaluation. So he's really devalued those around him for a very long time, for about a year and a half. So he's coming to me. This is part of his rehab process. He's with me. He's being trained as a work dog to train to detect drugs, but he still needs quite a bit of work. He's come a long way, but he still needs a lot of work because he tends to want to express a desire to devalue people. So this is the whole thing when you're dealing with dogs that have this in them. This is where that whole aggressive issue comes into play here. So here what I'm going to be doing is creating an exercise where I'm the pivot point. I'm building the script. So what you're going to see is Jackson's my son, is going to be standing just stationary here where I'm standing, and I'm going to be doing the circle method. I'm going to be walking in a circular motion with Jackson just standing in the middle. His job is basically just to relax and playing the part of somebody that will, as the script develops and is defined, is going to actually meet Berg through me. But the first part of that exercise, because you're building that bridge, you don't want anything bad to happen, because this is the thing about understanding this devaluation issue. I'm focused on the state of mind. So therefore, the first part of the scripting exercise is not for contact to happen. In fact, I'm not allowing even him to lock in or fixate on Jackson at all, because I already know the level he's at, and you don't want that to happen. But the problem is when people just allow the bridge to be built through the devaluation script. Yes, he could accept Jackson on his terms, but you're not fixing the problem. He'll still bite somebody, maybe even Jackson, because that's why you see dogs how they react with the environment, because it's built on devaluation. So you have to understand the context why people get bitten, because the dog is already devaluing everybody. And so when the psychology changes even a little bit, that's why a little bit of leadership, a little bit of influence comes online, bad things happen. So this is about being intentional with understanding the type of script that needs to be defined or developed, created, and then intentionally brought into. So it's very important when I'm doing this exercise that it's a script or a bridge that's built through leadership. Okay, that's very important, a very important point here. So I'm building a different script. So I'm not allowing the script to happen through what Berg wants, okay? It's happening through me as a follower to me. So therefore, I'm going to change these states. Okay, I'm interrupting them. Okay, I'm making sure to be scripted properly as a follower. So as I'm doing this exercise, you see I'm not allowing it to look to happen, because again, I'm the pivot point. So it's going to be happening through me. So there's going to be a little chaos in his mind because he knows what I'm doing. So as I do this, you're going to see me nudging, redirecting, or interrupting. So I'm just walking around, and you're going to see the script developing as I do it. So because again, he's highly reactive. So anyway, I'm going to be bringing him out. Jackson's going to be taking a point position here, and I'll be walking around. So Jackson, just come over, and again, just right where the exit is fine. Relax. I'm going to take the Berg out. See, I'm walking around here. His tail's wagging, but don't go by that. Because that whole excitement thing, just because the dog's tail is wagging doesn't mean it's not an issue of devaluation here. So same thing, he's being purposeful. So it's all, I'm doing this, same thing. He's going to interrupt that state. So his head starts turning that way. I want the head into me slightly here. I'm doing this, walking around. So I do this to just, again, I'm very close to Jackson here. No danger at all. Jackson's just relaxing. Jackson's trusting me with word. And here, so I'm doing is just, and so how you can tell when a dog, when you're assessing this, is you have to look at the body language. Okay, what's going on here. So right here, you'll see tension. Okay, there's a little tension going on, a little stress going on. That starts to lift. Okay, because again, I'm very focused. So here I'm communicating through the leash. What I'm communicating is, no, I own Jackson. You know, if and when you need him, okay, it's coming, the script is coming through me. So even here, see, I'll just tap, 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 tap. Now it's going to keep bringing them in. So what this tapping is, it's communicating the script. It's scripting this properly. So what I'm communicating is, no, I own here. So again, his mind starts drifting here a little bit. I'm making sure that this is going to happen in right relationship through me. So I'm creating the pivot point. I'm creating the bridge here that's being built. So again, move around here again just a little bit. So here when you do this too, you know, the mouth opens up or your movement starts coming into me. Hey. They even interrupt that. So it's a level of the mouth will open, they'll start to actually grab onto me because what he's doing is he's trying to find an outlet. Okay, he'll try to devalue me because again, he'll get into chaos here. His mind will go into conflict here because he knows what's happening. He knows the scripting. So it's like, you know, we have to redirect that. Okay, we have to make sure those states are being interrupted. Make sure the scripting's happening. But you'll see. That's why you'll see dogs who have a lot of issues with holding a lot of power, evaluation, they'll get very excitable, okay, at times. Even if you're not allowing them, perhaps you're interrupting, they'll start to really flame up. Doesn't mean anything bad, but they're just because the mind is pulling in on itself, really starting to pull in. So what you're going for here, what I'm doing is, the scripting is a state of relaxation, okay? So any sort of other states, even towards me, he starts coming up onto me, that's because he knows that I'm not allowing it to be scripted that way, so it'll start to come onto me a little bit, and I'm going to interrupt that as well. So it's just how the mind is dealing with this back and forth. So same thing here, looking up a little bit, I'm just tapping just like little nudges, not hard, not cranking on him, it's relational influence, so it's not meant to be heavy-handed. Okay, this is just, all I'm doing is just these little moments, what I call them little follower states. So just tap, tap, in through me, in through me, in through me. So right now you'll see he's very calm. Okay, just very calm. Now here, if Jackson was to reach out to pet onto him, and I'm not going to do this on this video, I'm going to do that, you'll see this develop. I'll be tapping as he reaches out, or I'll actually be doing the push-pull technique, which is same thing. I'll bring him forward here. I'm going to put him into a sit, right here, push-pull. So I'm going to push-pull here. So even the push-pull technique, okay, when you do the push-pull technique, like this, you can feel the tension, whether there's tension there or not, through him. His muscle groups and everything. So when you do the push-pull technique, you know, you should start to feel, when you're doing it, the tension start leaving the body. You'll be able to tell when the dog is actually starting to really relax come into the script, because again, we're building on it, defining that script. So anyway, just a little clip here and seeing the work so you can see exactly how this is scripted. It's very controlled, it's very intentional, and the whole goal is for me to become the pivot point. So it's very intentional with how I'm scripting it. I'm making sure the bridge is being built the wrong way, that I'm not just allowing him to gain access or build a bridge through the evaluation. Because again, what'll happen is you'll get the counterfeit picture. He'll accept Jackson, right? But I'm not fixing the problem. I'll be fooled or deceived into thinking, okay, well, he's accepting Jackson, But see, that's the problem. That's what happens relationally, that I'll get the picture of change without real change actually happening the way I want. Okay, I'm not fixing the problem. That's the issue of evaluation. So I have to make sure the script is happening properly. And how you can tell here, even here, you can see there's a little tension coming on to him again. Just a little bit of tapping involved here. Push, pull. And then again, just working on the script. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this is informative. Hope you have a great day.